Did you even get into mind control and fifth generation warfare?
My background, I think you might know, I'm a computer scientist. I worked in big tech. I actually worked in high-speed networking. I worked at US West in the enterprise division, which was the high-speed networking of the internet back in the early 90s. You know, when we look back at this, internet was started by DARPA. We didn't know any of that. We thought we were creating, and I still believe this, that we were creating a potential to create freedom for the world, to connect everybody. Technology is not inherently evil or good. It's whatever you use it for. It's very powerful. The Stasi would be drooling over the tools that we have now. Right. The control structure, where it gets even worse is when, you know, the Myers-Briggs, where they could tell what your personality is, and it's scary accurate on who you are. Now it's scary accurate as to who you are, although it still wasn't totally accurate. Now they have thousands and thousands of data points where they can really get accurate. They know you better than you know yourself, and then they can feed you back ways to manipulate you. And they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, Google's stated objective is to change society based on their values. It's broader than just the internet.
Yes.
Once you really dig into this, right? Like you said, it's the medical field. It's not just social media and the internet, but it's also big media. It's government. It's business. It's a massive field that people don't realize even exists. I even had a friend the other day. I was telling her, I never talked to her about this stuff. And I told her about how I'm doing this thing and how big this is. She goes, oh my God. She goes, my son is at, I don't want to disclose who they are, but he's in graduate school in some engineering department. And he saw the private lab, and he was telling her all about the stuff they can do for mind control, but it's top secret and you can't talk about it.
And the corporate media pretends that none of this exists. So this is the gaslighting, which is part of the PSYOP, right? Part of fifth generation warfare. In fact, I want to ask you to speak to that. What is, in your view, what is fifth generation warfare?
Warfare used to be a narrow targeted agenda to take out your enemy's forces. Now the target is you, me. It's us. It's our body. It's to control us. And in some ways, I have Armin Kirshner, Dr. Armin Kirshner. He's a professor of intelligence, and he teaches intelligence agents, and he teaches military people on fifth generation warfare. It's one of the things he teaches. And he says in a lot of ways, he says the military is obsolete right now. They're bypassing the military and going directly to us, to control us and the people. And the idea is to win without firing a shot, and to control our minds and what we do, what we think, and get us to do what they want so they can take over or implement whatever agenda they're trying to implement. Their utopian world that they're trying to create for themselves is to have a drastically reduced population that they control, of which the people that are left are them, who are enhanced transhumanism. So they have an enhanced ability. The people who are left are put into different tiers based on what they need us for. So the lowest tier will be mentally and physically changed to just do the tasks that they want you to do. It's really dystopian. It's really awful. And they're going to use technology to get to that point.
What tasks do they need humans to do that they won't be able to have robots doing?
Well, those kinds of things. There's always managing their businesses, managing the services, upgrading the robots. You know, the people who are in the management class will have more capabilities, will be upgraded, but their mind will be controlled so they are always happy and won't own anything.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's really what they're getting to. Everybody will be happy owning nothing because their mind will be controlled so that they'll always be happy. It's really dystopian.
What do you think their long-term goal is? Do you think they want a planet with maybe a couple 100 million human beings remaining and everybody else is gone?
Yeah, anybody that's not the used anybody who's not useful for them, whoever, how many, they claim 500 million. I don't know really what the number is. Some people say it's lower, some people say it's higher, right? And I think it'll fluctuate based on what they deem as necessary for their technocracy and their weird psychotic agenda. And they don't see, they really want to get back to a feudal system where the people are serfs serving them, but they're going to use technocracy to do it. But the whole point is for the rest of humanity to serve them and to be incapacitated. So they won't rise up, they won't do anything. They'll just be changed to be servants for them. This transhumanist dystopian agenda that they're on needs to stop. But this is an area that people are completely unaware of.